Hello everyone, welcome to Coreshine Live Room, and this is Fanny, a sales consultant with more than 7 years working experience in LED lighting line. It's my honor to be here to make the introduction about Coreshine and our product. Today is about how Coreshine to make the product with 5 years warranty on the material, the production process, and the QC and the quality control. So I think this will be helpful to knowing more well about us. Okay, we can see some samples and the components in our table. Start one by one. Firstly, we will see that there are complete linear light, and it's a modular system with a plug and play design. Easy to release, and also it's very easy to installation. Just mention the connector to the trunking wheel, and then we can feel the clip. That means the lamp has been already installed well. And firstly, we can see that in the luminaire, we can see with the lens, the PMMA lens. Actually, this lens is produced by ourselves because we have our own injection workshop. It's produce the practice part, and the material is imported from Germany and Japan. We only use the fresh material. We don't use any disgrade material to make sure the lens with the higher transparency and the higher transmittance. The transmittance for our lens is more than 96%. So it's helpful to our product achieve a higher lumen output, because we know our S line is with more than 160 lumen per watt. And then after the lens, we can see with the LED PCB. For the LED, you can see that. For the LED, we can see that it's has been already SMT inside. For the LED, we use the famous brand such as the Philips and the Everlight and Samsung. It's higher lighting efficient. We can see some IES testing reports here. For the LED, it's up to the 213 lumen per watt, and after the lens, our product also can have the more than 165 lumen per watt. So it's quite helpful for the energy saving a lot consumption. Okay, after the LED, we can see inside of the LED. Here is the LN18 testing report, which is issued by our supplier. We can see the rate of L18. We can see in the screen side. Its L18 rate is more than 60,000 hours. So this is much stronger to support us to offer the 5 years warranty to our product. Okay, so we can see inside of the luminaire is with the rock feature, connector, and the individual driver. Also, we can see it's with a pre-wire inside. It's very organized and manageable. Here, I want to point out the special part is our rock feature. You can see this part. You can see in my side. The rock feature with the special part is that the metal part. This metal part is helpful to make the luminaire easy to connect with the trunking wheel. It's more smooth on the appearance. So it's very easy, but also very stronger to our linear light to help for installation well. And then next part is about the driver. You can see every module we will have the individual driver inside. For the driver, we also know the most important part is the capacitor. So for Coreshine, we use the capacitor is the Rubicon. You can see in the under of the screen. You can see we use the Rubicon, and also we compare with another small brand capacitor. Rubicon with the advantage is that large capacity and the higher temperature resistance is very stable quality. It's helpful to expanding the driver lifespan. But to compare with other small company of the capacitor, the disadvantage for that small company, the capacitor with the small capacity and the poor high temperature resistance is unstable for driver, will shorten the LED lifetime for the product. So after the driver, we know the driver, a stable driver is helpful to expanding the lifetime, and is helpful to have the stable performance and excellent performance for the product. And then we can see is about the tracking wheel. For the tracking wheel, we can see that it's with the cables inside, already with the pre-wires inside. It's very organized. And then now we are using the new flat cable. You can see also inside of the screen. It's with the new cable. Also, this new cable, this flat cable, we call it flat cable, is produced by Coreshine, because now we have our own workshop. We just need to purchase the initial material, such as the copper, the PVC material, and then this automatic machine is helpful for us to produce the cable and then cutting in the different size as the order request. In this way, it's a great improvement for us to make more manageable for the tracking wheel. And what's important is that with the automatic machine, it's helpful to us reduce 100% the mistake of the cable closing. Actually, for Coreshine, we are the only one who they can have the more than 95% components produced by themselves. So it's a stronger support us to offer you, our customer, a more better service and a more competitive. For the housing, as we all know, for Coreshine linear lights we use is the steel material. The steel material we use is from the Mars Steel Group, which is the biggest one and also the famous one from in China. For the Mars Steel Group, the material is uniform in color, it's clean and tidy, and the thickness thickness of the coating is more than the 20 millimeter. It's very with a stronger corrosion resistant, and it's a stable structure to a better height dissipation, and not easy for the yellow and not easy to get the corrosion. We have done the 72 hours short service testing in our site to compare Mars Steel Group, and also to compare the material from some other small company. We can see in the screen with some photos and with the comparison. The small company material of the steel material, you can see already in the incision already getting the rust spot and corrosion, but Mars Steel material still very cleaning, very tidy, and no corrosion, no discoloration. Also, after the bending, we can see the below picture. The material from other small company is already explosion on the housing of the painting, but Mars Steel material is very cleaning and no any explosion on the painting. And also we have installed two sample lights in our factory. One is with the Coreshine supplier, the Mars Steel Group, and the other one is with another small company material. We can see this light has been already bended and defective after the installation at the end of the line. But Coreshine use the Mars Steel Group, the steel material. It is still going straightly, so it's a stable structure with a good quality performance. Actually, Coreshine is not only focused on the material selecting, but also pay a lot of attention on the quality control for the product and for the components. We have a lot of equipment, a lot of machines in our lab to doing the different testing for the material and for the product, such as the integrating severe testing, IES testing, tensile testing, and the puncture testing, earthing continuous testing. This is for the electrical performance testing, and higher and lower temperature impact testing is just to test the product working performance under with the different temperature. The short spirit testing is for the metal part to check the corrosion resistance, the performance. And also we have the ROSE equipment in our lab to doing some testing for the hazardous elements specific in the ROSE directive. So all of this is a guarantee, is our stronger backup to offer our customer a more better quality and a more better service. So welcome to contact us for more detail, and if you are interested in any module or you want to know more about us, feel free to contact us. You can see the contact as below. See you. Thank you for your listening. Bye bye.